So hello, now we speak in English. Where do you come from?
I'm Irish.
You're from Irish?
Yeah.
Very good. My daughter is now in Kilkenny, no?
Yeah?
Yeah, really. They make 3 weeks holidays with the school.
Very good.
Yes.
I've
Please say something about Kilkenny.
I've been there a few times. Haven't spent much time there myself. I'm from Limerick. It's about an hour and a half away from Kilkenny, I suppose. I've never spent much time in Kilkenny. Have good beer though.
Okay. What you are doing in Germany?
I came here. I was sick of living in Ireland. I just decided I'd move here for a few reasons. It's hard to get a job back in Ireland as well. It's a bit easier here. And
You want to look for a job here?
I actually work here. I work in the Irish bars around here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
An Irish restaurant?
Irish bars, in the pubs.
A pub?
Yeah.
So you're like a servant, or you make the beer and they bring it to the tables?
That's it, exactly.
Exactly.
I'm a barman, yeah.
So everything original in this pub, no? Irish beer, Irish...
Irish staff, yeah. Irish people. It's close enough, anyway.
Yes. But there's no alcohol-free beer in Irish, isn't it?
No, that'd be against the law. I think they have laws against that in Ireland.
Huh?
People feel very strongly about their beer in Ireland. If there was alcohol-free, it'd be kicked out of the pub.
Yeah. So in Germany there are many blends, alcohol-free beer.
Mostly it was
it
actually...
is not bad, no?
Yeah, it was mostly Becks. Back in Ireland, I was working in a pub in Ireland. It was mostly alcohol-free Becks that people drank when they were drinking alcohol-free
Becks,
beer. Yeah. It's a German one, like that.
Do you have Do you have friends who come from another country?
I do. I have a good few. I've met lots of people in my travels. I've been to a couple of places, you know.
You do travel much, yeah?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Where do you was? In which countries?
I've been to England first of all, and I've been to Egypt and been to France and Czech Republic, and now Germany. That's it, I think. Australia as well.
What do you think about Egypt? It's an Islamic country. What your adventure there? What you did there in Egypt?
When I was there, it was just before all the trouble kicked off, all the riots and things like that. You know the way there's been a lot of trouble for a few years. I was there just before that, so when I was there, it was fairly peaceful. I mean, there was poor parts, there was rich parts, but it was really nice. And I was mostly in holiday areas. When you're in a holiday area, you're not going to come across much trouble at all. You know what I mean? Gorgeous country, gorgeous people. They do anything for you. I didn't have any trouble when I was over there. It's a bit sad that it's
What do you think
but
about Islam, about the Islamic religion, especially this in Egypt? It's very many mosques. And what do you think about Islam? Is there an Islam in Ireland?
There is. It's small, but there is bits and pieces. But I don't have any opinion on it, to be honest. I don't have any.
You have no contact to the Muslim people?
Not really. No, I don't. Well, first of all, I don't speak to many Muslim people. But second of all, I don't have any opinion on their religion. I mean, it's another religion. It's just different. You know what I mean?
Are you religious, or this in this time it's a question who is out? No, we don't talk about religion. It's not cool. It's out. It's religion is. I can't do nothing with this topic. What do you think about this topic?
I'm not very religious. I was born.
Why you are not very religious? Is this so difficult to be religious? Or it's so boring? Or what is the reason? So many people are like you.
I think more than anything now, it's not needed. Religion just isn't needed
not
anymore.
Needed.
So at one stage, we didn't know enough and we needed religion. I don't think...
So many other things who fill your life, and so we don't need really religion.
Exactly. I don't believe that it's the right way to go about things, and I just don't think it's needed anymore. And fingers crossed.
What is for you the end of the life, especially when you're dying? What do you think about this point of your life? You're laughing. It's a difficult question.
It is. I've no idea.
No idea.
No idea. I don't know if there's a heaven or a hell or anything. Me, I believe there's something that's guiding us, but I don't think religion has anything to do with it. And I don't know where we're going to end up, whether it's a hole in the ground or if it's heaven like everybody says, but I just don't know.
Why I ask this question? I converted to Islam 20 years ago. I was looking for a deeper side of my life, and I think I was, yes, I was, I went into to a mosque, and I was, yes, watching the people inside and the atmosphere, and I was very lucky there. And I think I found there my God in this religion. And this, what I say, is gives me a deeper side of my life, because for me it's a preparing myself for this point. I ask you for when I am dying. I think religion is preparing for this point, and don't make this point in the outside. I don't push it in the outside, this point, this topic, dying, because the life is normally very fast, and the time is very fast. And so really what I want to give the people, that I was like you before. 20 years ago I was like you. That this religion gives me a very deeper side of my life, and I think I can't compare it to the life before, when I was not religious. But I'm not in any community. I'm not in any club or group. I keep alone. I keep keeping my thoughts, and this is possible also in Islam, to keep yourself, your character, to keep your special things, and so on. And yes, now you can ask me one question, German Muslim.
I don't really have questions for you, I don't think.
No question.
Yeah, no, do you think it's wrong that I don't believe in anything? Do you think it's wrong that I don't believe in any religion? I mean, all I've seen from religion ever is not good things happen. It's never encouraged me to do anything good.
I think your focus, I think, in my opinion, is that you have now, in this position you are, I was before I get religious, I think you have the wrong focus. Because the focus have to have to the life, to the next life, because this especially make me so sad, that so many people, especially here in this material world, make the focus in this life obviously the life is so short. 70 years, what is this, or 80 years? But they make the focus in this life, and religious make the focus after death, the next life. And for me, it's when you can believe this is the first thing. You must be possible to believe this, that a life coming after this. Then it's normal that the focus is after the next life, because the Quran, the Islamic book, describe the next life as never ending. No death, and it's never ending. So it's normal that I don't make the focus on this life, 80 years or 70 years, and then stop. No, I make the focus in the next life. And this is religion, to prepare myself to be fit, for this point when I'm dying, and then I hope that I got the good life, the next life, which is never ending. Yes, and when you look here in the material world, especially Germany is not very religious. They are sharing religious and reality. They make you religious at home. So you see so many people who are not religious, and this is normally make me so sad when I watching the people who are so materialistic, so egoistic, so antisocial. Only when I go in a pub and have 3 beers or 5 beers, then I get social. No? Or like, I need drugs to get a feeling of community. No? These are so sad things in this reality here, especially in such a country like here in Germany. That I found so many things to make me feel my heart and my feelings so because I was so poor. And I find so many points in especially in Islam. I feel so social. I feel so social, but I have to learn. I have a Islamic woman. I was marrying an Islamic woman from Morocco.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now married 20 years. And especially she comes from an Islamic country, but she helped me how I want to learn the praying. I'm praying 5 times a day. I learned from her to be social, especially with money, because you feel so much more. You feel so much more when you take a part of your money and give it to other people who have nothing, who have no chance to have a job, who have, especially when you have a family, then outside with your marrying a woman from a poor country or like this, then you are learning to share your money. This makes you social. This gives you this feeling and takes your egoismus.
Egoism, sorry?
Egoistic. I want to own everything for myself.
Okay.
I want to collect money. I want to own things. I don't want to give my what I have. No? What are my own things? I don't want to give it to other people. I want it for myself. No? This is egoismus. And this is normally a bad side of the people. It's antisocial, and they make them sad. It gives you more sadness than rich to be rich. Yeah. And this I want to give the people in the interviews that Islam changed so much on the personality. But you have to be honest. You have to be honest that there is one time a point who finish everything, especially this enjoying this life, and this life. You have to be honest to yourself, and that this life is not really very long, and the chance in this life is to prepare yourself for this point when it is ending. And then it's beginning the reality,
So I believe that religion is has been for quite some time very well made money rackets. I think that religion in general has caught people and is quite brainwashing and almost like a cult. I always felt that it caused more trouble than it ever.
Especially there are bad sides of the religion, no?
Most definitely.
It's possible to keep your character, to keep your brain. Yeah, it's possible. When you are not like a fly and go inside and yes, give me everything. You must also be careful in the religion. It's true. There are also good and bad people in the religion. It's normal. It not makes angels of you when you go in a mosque or in a church. But this is not a reason that you don't examine the religion. It's not a reason, because it's possible to find a very good way in religion. It's possible when you are very carefully and examine and like this and
I also kind of think
keep yourself.
There's a very good way of living without religion as well. I mean, you can live and do good and help people and give what you can to people when you can and everything. I don't think that has anything to do with religion. As far as I've seen in religion, I've seen churches and mosques that are built up full of gold, you know, and you go and you look at them and then you look at the people that they're helping, and it's...
We have in religion, you have an aim. Do you have an aim over the days? It's a religion have this, an aim.
An aim?
An aim.
Yeah.
You know that? You know
and what is the aim? Sorry?
Aim.
Yeah.
AIM.
Yeah. And what is their aim?
The aim is to get entrance in paradise. To get the never-ending life after death. This is the aim of religion.
And do you need that religion to get into this paradise?
Yes, because
even if
God says normally in all books, in all religions, God says you have to prepare in this life. You have to prepare yourself to get this.
And
not only I'm a good man, I'm helping sometimes people. I don't kill. I'm not bad.
You give everything you want, and someone's still going to say that.
Huh?
You give everything that you have and everything that you've always had, and you give that away all the time, and someone's still going to say, no, you didn't participate in this religion, you can't get into paradise. This man, because he was in a mosque and he touched kids, was saying the Catholic religion, he touched kids and did whatever, he was a terrible person, he's still getting into heaven because he had religion.
Yes, but this is not a reason that we don't go in a religion. No? To be religious is not... I don't say that I am a winner now because I'm religious. We are all waiting, all religious people, also in Islam, we are all waiting for a judgment day. When the point is this reality stops. Then God will know who is really honest and was in the way of God. I think especially in Islam, nobody says I'm the winner. Everybody, especially in Islam, says it's more a Christ thing. Christian people more say this. Oh, I believe that Jesus died for me and I'm saved. But this is more the speaking of the Christian people. In Islam, I think all people in Islam says, we don't know where we are going. We want to go to paradise, we are preparing, but we are waiting for the judgment day. God is the justice. So you also find the bad people in Islam. So, and this is, but I say this is the difference of a religion and not to be religion, that in a religion you have an aim after death. And the aim is especially in the book written. The worlds are described in the Quran. And this gives you, normally, when your heart is open, you are honest, you're buying a Quran, and you're reading these sentences, it goes in your heart, and you believe in these sentences, and they are really the describing of God, of these realities after this. And this is what I can say, what all Muslims say, that they believe in the Quran, that when they are reading these sentences, the describing of the world after death, they are believing these sentences, but they are more the metaphor. They are describing in pictures, but they are not really the reality, because the reality is so big after death. It's much more bigger than this reality.
like that's giving you a reason to join Islam, and it's giving you a reason to never lose Islam. But I don't see anything else. That's a promise, and that's a grab for grabbing people. That's like the same thing that cults do. That's the same thing that, you know, that cult that believed there was space aliens coming down to save them there not too long ago in America, and these 40 young girls and guys all believed that they were meeting something as well, and they believed that space aliens were going to come down and collect them, so they all killed themselves. It's the exact same thing because they believed in an afterlife because it was a cult.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't have anything against religion.
It can be when you get religious that you got on a wrong way.
But I just don't believe that religion. I don't believe religion is the right way to go. If you want to find solace, I just don't believe that is the right way to go about it, because it's caused.
You believe in a God?
Wars.
You believe in a God?
I believe there's something.
Because
there,
religion is normally the way with God.
It is. But
you want to get both with Him.
The only way. I'm not opposed to God. I'm opposed to religion. Do you get me?
When you know.
I'm not opposed to God. I'm not opposed to there being something higher that takes care of us, and there might be an afterlife. I just don't know. I don't have the knowledge to tell you. I don't believe in religion. Religion is bad. Religion is made by people. It's not good. It's never done. It's done a lot more harm.
Normally,
in the world than it's done
you made your religion yourself. You must. It's an exercise to be religious. No? It always you must do your life also in religion. It's your exercise. And, it's not. And then in this way, it's made by this life. A religious life is made by yourself when you are religious. You can be successful or not. No? But it's a decision who is what I want to say at least at last that it's possible to go with God, both with Him. It's possible, and it's possible to keep yourself under control also. You don't have to make bad things. I only want to give this to you, that it's possible to search for God and go with Him and keep absolute normally. But your advantage is that you are more out of this materialistic world. You are on a better side. You are free of money, you are free of materialism, much more than the people who have no alternativity. No? They must keep in this material world, no? And this I must enjoy it or like this. But I am on a side I can regard it, this world, and say, oh no, I'm on the cool side. I have an alternative way, and I can take something of this material world. I don't live without. I'm not absolutely in a cloister, outside this world. But I take when I need something, but I know that I can go. I have two feet. And I think without religion you have only 1 feet. It's really more stressful. Religion normally, when you can handle it, you have always holiday. I come from the mosque now. I was on holiday. I pray there. It's an absolutely silent room, and I pray, and I know I'm rich without money. I feel rich, and I make me so. What is this? I'm absolutely prepared for this point. When it's coming, when I get an illness or like this, then I'm prepared. I'm not excited of this point. This is my advantage of the people who have only one food and have no alternative.
That's your belief.
I only want to tell you, and what you believe, I don't. It's believing is a thing of yourself. No? I only want to give the people my example, how I changed my life.
It was nice to meet
Yes.
you.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to run off and do some shopping.
Now I give you my website and thank you very much. There are also English interviews
Yeah.
on the first. Here's the English interviews too.
Perfect.